You get up in the morning, you aren't sure which way to go. There's one thing to remember, just follow the pull of your soul. You listen to that quiet voice whispering in your head, saying you know the way to go, my friend. You've read the words that I've said. You should go and bear fruit, my friend, and your fruit shall remain. You know this to be true because you've asked for it in my name. So forget all your worries and keep your eyes on the sky. Your calling is larger than that. You stand the mothers who still cry. That's right. There's no place we won't go, my friends. There's no mountain top too high. We're all just friends here working hard and standing side by side. Whether scanning the riverside with friends or crawling through the forest, hope is seen that there is light despite all of the wicked darkness. Despite all of the darkness, have faith. Offer God and help those in need, no matter of the cost. Giving solace to mourning mothers because their little child is lost. Walking with the community in times of disaster and fear. There's no telling what can be done when your friends are all here. That's right. There's no place we won't go, my friends. There's no mountain top too high. We're all just friends here working hard, standing side by side. Whether scanning the riverside with friends or crawling through the forest, hope is seeing that there is light despite all of the wicked darkness. Despite all of the darkness, have faith.
Hey everyone, welcome. Everyone coming in, please hit the like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. Let me get to comments. It's been a long week. I just got back from Gatlinburg. I was trying to film some stuff for Hey Sunquist. Hey everyone. As I was driving up to Gatlinburg, you guys, I'm like, I wasn't texting while driving, I swear, but I was following all the stuff that's been going on in the last few days, and I'll be honest with you, I've not gone live, obviously. I almost did when I was in Gatlinburg. Just because everything that's going on, I'm getting angrier and angrier, angrier. It probably came out if you watched 6 Ups live, the last couple, and you pay attention to chat. I was in there during my trip. I was on my phone after driving there. I was tired, and I was chatting, and it came out, and I probably said some things I shouldn't have, but I was angry. I was getting angrier and angrier, and yes, I know. there's going to be some stuff coming out tonight, you guys. I'm going to be talking about some stuff I've been holding off on talking about. Jen is not here, obviously. Jen told me she doesn't want to go live tonight with me because the emotion around everything that's going on. She struggles with anger and drama and everything. But I have to talk about this because this is something that has been building over time. I've been quiet about it. Even though Donna took a dig at me, at Jen and I, a few weeks ago with the whole Ryan finds nothing thing, we stayed quiet. Thank you, you guys. We have an audience. We have people here. Here's the thing about it. We try to maintain unbiased. Hey, I see you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. We've tried to remain as unbiased as we can. We don't try not to take sides. Even when we were originally working with Ziggy a while back, we worked with people, we talked with people who were against Ziggy. Like, we tried to stay unbiased, which we've always tried to stay unbiased. And as this stuff started coming out, as Donna and Sweetie Pilo started working with Ziggy, and then I agree. I agree. You guys, here's the first thing I'm going to say right off the bat. This live, let me start with here. The latest news, the only news related to the Summer Wells case, and nothing else matters. All this other shit is total drama. I would love some tea. Everything else going on, you guys, even people, any channel right now that goes, I know what's really happening. I have insight. I know what's going on. I have secret contacts. You guys, fuck them all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the language. Nobody knows what the TBI knows. Nobody knows. This is everything that everybody knows. All right, let's go to this. Let's go to this. This is the news, okay? This is everything. Anybody who doesn't know about the Summerwell's latest stuff, this is, if you're just coming into the Summerwell stuff, I am angry tonight. I'm sorry. And I'm going to cover a lot of stuff. Yes. And you guys have a right to be angry. Everyone who's followed this case. I'm going to talk a little bit about my shift over from people who have attacked us, people who have attacked Jen and I. I'm actually aligning with them at this point. Six Up, Tragedy Pimps Exposed, they've attacked us. I'm actually leaning over. Trigger warning. I haven't even started, Robin. She's like, oh no, Ryan's going off in left field. You guys, I'm going over to their side because this is the news. This is all anybody knows, okay? Anybody who goes live every single night, spending 4 hours talking about Summer Wells right now, they don't give any additional information than what this is right here, okay? Here it is. Here we go. Let's talk about the latest breaking news in the Summer Wells case. The latest breaking news from 8 days ago. Nothing new. Nothing new. Any live you've watched in the Summer Wells case, there's nothing effing new. This is it. This is what has come out, and there's been nothing new.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation tells us TBI and FBI has searched an area this past week in the continued search for Summer Wells. It's our breaking news tonight.
It's been more than 4 years since Summer Wells was last seen. The then 5-year-old was reported missing from her home in the Beach Creek community in Hawkins County.
There's been no sign of the little girl since, and law enforcement from several agencies have worked countless tips over the years. News Channel 11's Ansley Daniels spoke with TBI, who says the case is far from cold. Ansley?
Yeah, Sarah and Casey, there have been more questions than answers since Summer Wells disappeared from her home in Hawkins County on June 15th of 2021. But today, the TBI confirmed that their agents, along with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI, continue to investigate what happened to Summer. They say that last week, on November 13th, their agents, along with the detectives, were at a location in the 3500 block of Van Hill Road in Greenville, following up on a lead in the case.
Yes. 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 I'm sorry, you guys. Yes. I've come to the realization, and I'm telling you guys, when we started this, people attacked us and they called us grifters, and they attacked us too. And people like Tragedy Pimps Exposed, I hated her. I hated her at the beginning because she immediately jumped to the conclusion that we were grifters. And you know what? I get it. I get it. You know why? Because I aligned with Ziggy immediately. I aligned with people who were clearly grifting off the Summer Wells case. Like an idiot. I didn't know any better. I just I found the YouTubers who came up in the search, and I started talking to them, and I'm trying to look for information, and I screwed up. I totally screwed up, and I aligned myself with people who are taking advantage of the case just to get super chats or whatever the hell is going on. I didn't know any better, you guys. I'm not an OG. I love the OGs. I love the OGs in the Summer Wells case. They have so many of them, the ones that don't get angry about a new person on the case, have reached out to us. They help us research. I love the OGs because they helped me coming into the case 2 years after Summer Wells went missing. Yeah, I wasn't new. I wasn't from the beginning. Everyone has thrown it at my face, and I'm not going to say that I was here from the beginning. I wasn't. But the OGs helped me, the ones that were nice, the ones that wanted more people on the case. Okay? And I screwed up. I went over to trying to learn more from a person who I thought, Fred Hill, who I thought had some inside information. Okay? And I wanted to know what the story was. Hey Trish, hey everyone coming in. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to everyone. I've been holding a lot of it in, and I'm trying to actually. Can you guys see the poll results? Oh man, we're neck and neck with Donna's totally legit and truthful, and she's a fraud. And I'm not sure. We're like 30% across the board, you guys. Our audience, this is one thing I love about our audience, is original gangster. OG is original gangster. The people who have been on the Summer Wells case since day one. We haven't, you guys. We haven't. We started 2 years after, and we played catch up. And I didn't know any better. I hooked up with whoever I had to learn more about the case. And the people I hooked up with ended up drawing us negative attention. Okay. They attacked us. They called us grifters because we just started talking to people they considered grifters. Hey, Ran. Good to see everyone coming in. And I don't know if you guys, I mean, if you've been with us from the beginning, then you know that I've always said I'm a skeptic. I've always been a skeptic. I've been a debunker of like psychic stuff, but in this case, what I did from the beginning is I decided, thank you. I decided that since there was so little, I was going to keep an open mind, and I was going to try to explore what the psychics out there were saying. There's so many channels out there. Amen. I see you. Thank you. There's so many channels out there of psychics who seem to be trying to help, seem to be trying to do their readings on the Summer Wells case. I don't know if psychic information is true, you guys. I don't know. A lot of you have emailed me or messaged me saying stop with the don't even pay attention to all that crazy stuff, right? And I get it because I've never really believed it beyond the point. I've never really believed in psychics. I have believed in what I've seen. What I've seen, and I explained this story so many times, you guys, about Jen. She's not a psychic. Jen's not a psychic. Jen is what I call highly intuitive. And many locals, Carrie, thank you for joining tonight. Thank you so much. It's good to see you here. Carrie, I loved your latest videos too, covering the latest news and clearing up the stuff on the email. Carrie, your stuff was very unbiased, very straightforward, and very factual. And I really appreciate that about you. So thank you for joining tonight. This is really hard for me because I've been doing this for a while, being open-minded, and I'm really struggling right now. I don't know what to do. And I'm looking to our viewers, I'm looking to all of you to give me some insight on what direction we should go. Jen is not a psychic. Jen is an intuitive, and a lot of locals have contacted us as well, and they are very similar to Jen, where if they're in a place where something bad happened, like a murder or anything bad, or a person who's bad, she can sense it. She can sense when someone's bad. I personally witnessed Jen, I told the story so many times, as we lived in Connecticut at one point, and we were driving over a rise in the road, and she said something bad happened. And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. And then we come over the rise, and there's a 5-car accident. And there was another situation where we were looking for apartments, and Jen goes, something really bad happened here when we were walking through a particular apartment. And I'm like, whatever. But I found out later an unaliving happened in that apartment. That's not psychic. That is, in my opinion, a lot of people have that ability, that sense of, I think some people have a hypersensitivity to really bad emotions, like imprinted emotions on a place or on a person. I've always struggled with psychics who have visions, like who describe where they think someone is or someone's missing. I'll be honest with you guys, we've been doing this since 2022 now, I think at this point, and I have kept an open mind, and I have physically searched locations psychics told me to, and there's never anything that has come of it. Never. Not a single one. We tried with Jen, we just experimented, like maybe she can have visions. And we took a drive in Ben Hill. If you look at the old video, like we did let's see if she can see things like visions. Jen and I, like before, a little bit after that, we were like, nah, visions. It's like, no, she can sense things, but the visions things. And I'm struggling right now because we trusted Donna. We thought maybe Donna, we originally hooked up with Donna. We originally had conversations with her, and seeing what's happening now, I'm confused, you guys. And 50%, I would say like 50% of our audience are Donna followers. Honestly, I really think so. Because early on, like a lot of people came to our channel who were following Donna. And so I want insight from all of you on, given the latest stuff that's going on, her hitching herself with Fred and Ziggy, and all of the stuff that's going on. I would like to know what your thoughts are. That's why I'm putting out this poll tonight. I need to know what your take is, because I'm confused. I thought when we talked to Donna originally, I felt like she was very authentic. She was very honest. She was helping us, emailing us constantly with like the locations. I would send her descriptions or send the video link of places we searched that she described, and we were collaborating, and it was going fine. I was trying my best to follow since there was so little evidence, so little information, I was open-minded and willing to follow psychic stuff until I started talking to locals. Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you for following us. And then when I started talking to locals, there was more legitimate information. You know what I mean? Like we were following up on the Cotton case. We were talking to families of Cotton Simpson. Why would I go after locations that psychics are telling me to go after when I've got legitimate conversations with people who are telling me, hey, here's a place where this dude actually got unalived. And so I prioritized the evidence above the psychic stuff, and psychics started getting angry at us. Like other channels that are psychic that are sending us information, they would get mad because I'm not prioritizing those locations. And it's just the way I work. Like evidence is going to trump psychic stuff any day of the week. I'm sorry, because I don't know if psychic stuff is true. I'm skeptic, but I keep an open mind, and I will go look at places that psychics will tell me if I have nothing else. Has Donna ever worked a local to her case and figured it? So Sweetie Pilo is 100% convinced, and one of the reasons I got convinced with Donna is that Sweetie Pilo was convinced. And back then, I thought that Sweetie Pilo was critical thinking. I thought she has a decent sized channel, so I thought she was like a critical thinker. And I'm like, if Sweetie Pilo is convinced that in the case, the Idaho case, that Donna solved it, then I'm like, okay, cool. Like, all right, then maybe Donna's legit. But the last few days have caused so much confusion, you guys. I know, and I still try to stay open-minded. But the last few days, and I've tried so hard not to comment, you guys, because I don't want to get into the drama. And I usually you like to see a lot of people in the live. I don't like the fact that there's like 500 people here, because I'm honestly admitting something that I've been putting off for a long time. And that is the fact that the core of my being has always been a skeptic. And I align so much with a lot of the YouTubers who don't like grifters, who don't like people that take advantage of Summerwell's case. And even though they attack us, in the Bible Belt, yes, I know. And I've been told many times by locals to stop paying attention to that crap. I understand. I'm open-minded though. You never know. You never know if this stuff is legit. I'm trying, Lulu. But I want to know, what's the poll at? What's the poll at? Let's take a look at the poll. There's a few things that bothered me recently about what's been going on, and I'm going to cover it in a minute. So, all right, we're at 41%. She's a fraud. Stop with her, please. 29%. She's legit. And this is our chat, okay? So this is our people. Want to get Carrie Moody. I also checked all of her possible locations at the beginning. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not alone. Like, you never know. Keep an open mind and check. Recently, this is the thing that you guys, this is the one moment that made me pause and think, maybe I've been stupid, be honest with you all. Maybe I've been stupid entertaining this. And this is the moment right here. If I could find the right video, hold on. Oh man, I had it a second ago. Does any of you guys have the video? Please share a link with me of Donna saying she has new readings. She's discovered new readings. Thank you, Coach Scotts. Appreciate that. Thought I had a copy of it a second ago, but now I lost it. You were? So, like, what do you think, Sunquist? Like, is she legit? Should we keep on entertaining her visions? What do you think? I don't know anymore, because this whole aligning with people who all right, let me see if I can find this video. I don't know if I can trust my gut anymore. My gut has led me in the wrong direction too many times. So anyway, I can't find the video. There was a recent video that came out, and this is what made me pause. And like, my eyebrows raised, you guys. And if when Andy, you have the link, is it on her channel? It's on Seraphina's channel. Here's the thing. She said so nothing for forever. I've got emails from Donna. She sent us the TBI vision that she sent to TBI to help us understand everything. She shared everything with us. She was very open with us. And that was all of her visions. And all of a sudden, this new location comes out in Van Hill. There's a search that takes place. And all of a sudden, she puts out a video saying, "Oh, hey, everyone, I have discovered new visions. In my conversations with Dawn, I did hours of visions that I just discovered." That's a red flag. I'm sorry. That's a red. If you are following a psychic and something new comes out from law enforcement, and then all of a sudden they discover new visions, that's a red flag. That's a problem. That is not good. That's not good, you guys. Like, the timing is not good. If she had come out and said, "Oh yeah, I discovered some new recordings like a few weeks ago before law enforcement came out with this shit," right? Okay, fine. You just lost your. But law enforcement has a Van Hill search, and all of a sudden she discovers new recordings a few weeks later. All of you who follow Donna, all of you who believe in her, I need your help, because I am lost. Like, I am confused. I thought she was legit. We followed her. We were searching all of her, like 70% of her locations we were searching. Watching this now, the psychic in me, the rational, unbiased researcher is having problems. I'm seeing problems, and I don't like it, and it's causing, like, Jen and I were talking about it, and we're like, do we want to talk publicly about this, because this is becoming a problem. This is not looking good, and we have to be honest with our viewers, and we have to be honest with everyone that it's not looking good, as far as the legitimacy. And I already knew that when she first started talking with Fred and Ziggy, and I'm like, I'm already suspicious, because I don't understand what this is all about. Then I discovered from, like, Lippy put out videos that showed Ziggy was already connected with Donna and Summer from the beginning, like a long time ago. And I didn't know that when I first got involved with Donna. So I'm even more confused. And I don't know what to think, you guys. I'm just like, she may not have found anything, but she will blame us for not finding anything. Ryan finds nothing, right? Blame the searchers. So and then the email. I would like to talk a little bit about the email if you guys. I'm not attacking Donna. I'm not attacking Donna. I'm just confused. And if you are a Donna follower, I would like your insight. And if you want to email me privately, you don't want to talk on here about it. I'm just really confused because we worked with Donna. We trusted Donna. We went after, like I said, 70% of her locations, and watching her latest behavior, connecting with someone who clearly was someone who has caused so much drama in the Summer Wells case, whether you like her or don't like her, Ziggy has caused a lot of drama of any creator in this case. She has caused so much drama, and maybe she married one of the persons connected the most closely to the case. So is that why Donna is so interested in Sweetie Pilo? Maybe that's what it is. Like it's a connection to Fred, but I'm not attacking Donna. I'm just confused, and I'd love it if Donna would email me and explain to me what the hell she's doing, because I'm lost. Jen and I are confused, and her attack on us, completely unprovoked. We've never attacked Donna, and her insult on us confused us even further. I don't know what to do, and I'm looking for insight from all of you who are Donna followers. I want to know what your thoughts are, because it's not making sense. It's not making sense to me. This isn't the Donna we knew. This I don't know what this woman is like. Cursing in that like her freaking out and cursing at people. I probably understand her anger at like thinking there are child predators, and maybe that's where the anger came from. It is, yes, the attacking people who don't deserve it. I just don't know where that came from, and I don't understand what's happening with Donna. I don't understand. So I'm looking for insight from you guys. The email, I do want to talk about the email. Thank you. We're trying. We're trying. Um, the email, we were in 6 Ups live. Stay away from her. We're so 50-50. Like our view, I love the fact that half of our viewers are like, stop working with Donna, and half of our viewers are like, we love Donna. Like it just kind of proves we're hopefully the most unbiased place you can be, where we're open-minded. But it does cause a lot of conflict. Hey, how's it going? You don't think she has the gift? We I didn't like I'll be honest. Like there were a few channels that came after us from the very beginning. I have to give kudos to you, Ryan. You were disguising your thoughts, feelings, and asking for your subscribers for my clarity and say. I mean, I don't dislike people. I want to. Here's the thing, you guys. I learned I had a lot of bad bosses in my past. I had one of the most amazing bosses in recent years, and he taught me one of the best lessons of my life, and it's always try to assume the best in people, even people you hate, even people you think are horrible, disgusting, hateful people. Try to ask yourself the question, what are they why would a normal person do what they're doing? You know what I mean? Like, why would you, as a normal person, do what they're doing? And it gives you new insight. It gives you different insight into people's behaviors. Um, the problem is when the person is actually focused on not good stuff like greed or actually going after money, and then you realize like, okay, there isn't a legitimate like good reason to do what they're doing. I agree, Tia. Thank you for joining us. By the way, I loved your recent videos covering the email and covering all the drama. For those of you who don't subscribe to Tia, she's a kitty cat, but she covers mostly the drama in a lot of the cases. I love her channel. Jen laughs at me when I watch Tia singing Christmas carols. Thank you for joining, Tia. I need to talk about the email. So the email that came out, I'm gonna cover right here. I want to show you guys a little bit of insight into what I know about the email. On 6up's channel, she shared this the other night in a live, and this was an email that supposedly came, and everyone's talked about this, so this isn't news. But if you haven't heard about it, I would like people to really look into her and not just read her bio that she wrote, search her name, and then make her decision. She hasn't done some of the things she claims. Yeah, this email that's been going around the internet, going around YouTube from Detective Pruitt. I have been dying the last few days, you guys, because there's been drama on Dolly Vision's channel, on Benny Keys, on all these other channels giving their opinion on it. I'm going to tell you what I know, and this is coming from someone who has been on the ground talking to the locals who know Karen, the locals who know Karen's friends, the locals who understand the truth about this. And I'm going to tell you right now, 6up has been talking to locals too. She knows the locals. And this email, apparently, so I believe Karen, number one. I know Karen's been working hard trying to get to the truth. One thing that I didn't realize originally is that the context of this email is that it's related to Cotton Simpson. So she was sending Detective Pruitt an email asking or giving information or just trying to get more progress on the Cotton Simpson case. And his response here is apparently related, I've heard this after, to the Cotton Simpson case. And he was saying that that Fred has been investigated extensively, and with the timeline that has been pieced together of his activities during the time period in question, he's been ruled out as a person of interest in the Cotton Simpson case. That's what this is, the context of this. That's what it is. This includes any videos and or recordings that he makes or has made. But Fred Hill isn't who or where you should devote your time to. And this is interesting because you guys know we have been focusing very hard on the Cotton Simpson case. We've been trying to find out where Cotton Simpson has been going, whether he had hidden anything in Laurel Run, any evidence, any money, anything like that. And this is interesting because Hawkins County is saying that he isn't who or where you should devote your time to. So that makes me have to reconsider whether we should continue even looking into the Cotton Simpson case. One of the reasons I do want to continue, I have like one or two more places we want to search, and I think the reason I want to is because I don't think where we're trying to go in the Cotton Simpson case is actually related to what Fred. We're not focusing on the area in Laurel Run based on what Fred is saying, because Fred led me in the wrong direction, and that makes my gut tell me he didn't want me to know where Cotton actually fell. And that makes me wonder why. Why didn't he want me to know where Cotton fell? He was sending me way on the other end of Laurel Run. And I've never understood why, but it makes me wonder if he wasn't. I started searching for Cotton Simpson's location, where he fell, based on the jailhouse interview. I wasn't even talking to Fred at the time. So I started searching Laurel Run, and then Cotton, and then Fred. I eventually started talking to Fred, right? And was he like, oh, this dude is trying to find out where Cotton fell? There could be money. There could be, I don't know what Cotton potentially hid out there, but maybe Fred didn't want me to find it. Maybe Fred didn't want me to find where the damn place was. So he's like, oh yeah, go to Lager Falls, which is way at the other end of Laurel Run. Go out to Kiner Falls. And so I'm wasting all my time going where Fred told me to, where in reality, I finally found out talking to locals where Cotton actually fell. And so if I was following a Fred lead, then I would probably drop the case. But I'm kind of following an anti-Fred lead. Like, I'm trying to find out what Cotton, if he had hidden anything, or if he was, if there was something he had hidden out there. That's all it is. I don't know. But this email, the other night, I like Dolly Vision. I think he's really fun. It's not fake news, you guys. So Karen is, like I said, she talks to locals. She has been talking to TBI in Hawkins County. I know that for a fact, directly. And she's trustworthy. This is a source that is trustworthy. And in this case, unfortunately, the way it was represented on 6up Media, hey, is 6up here? It came across like it was, I don't have her blocked anymore. Why can't I see her? 6up, can you say something? I thought I unblocked you. It came across like it was related to Summer Wells itself, the whole thing, but it's directly related to the Cotton Simpson case. But she is, like I said, she is reliable. She's legit. She's talking to locals, and when Dolly Vision was like, I'm an amazing researcher, and I say it's fake news. No, because I prefer Michelle After Dark's approach. She's like, okay, it's not proven that it's legitimate because we don't know the context. It's also not proven as fake news because did Pruitt ever come out and say that this was not an email I sent? They called, Ernie and Brooks called a dispatcher. I don't have her blocked. Ernie and Brooks called the dispatcher and asked her about an email that Pruitt sent. And this poor dispatcher is like, she just got a, okay, this is the funny part, you guys. Let me get this was hilarious. That on the day that Ernie called, and I think Brooks called, yes, this is a good example of the drama. Lisa Kay had just called TBI and Hawkins County asking about Ernie's claims that he works with TBI in Hawkins County. And if you go to Lisa's channel, find that recording, and she literally goes, like, the woman on the phone, the dispatcher goes, no, that's a scam. And it couldn't have been more than 5 minutes later that Ernie immediately calls her, and he's like, hey, I'm calling about an email, blah, 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 Fred Hill. What do you think? And she's like, scam. It's a scam. I just told the last woman on the phone it's a scam. And they're getting this dispatcher to go, it's fake news. It's fake news. Why isn't anyone calling Pruitt? Is it because he won't talk to anyone? Like, ask, what Michelle said is what I agree with. Get Pruitt on the phone saying he never sent that email to Karen, and then it's debunked. And it's not going to happen because I believe that he did send it to Karen related to the Cotton Simpson case. And I've got to make sure that I don't have 6up blocked because I have a lot of people blocked. I'm sorry, 6up. I can't see anything you're posting. I know I removed you, though. You're not blocked anymore. So the email is legit, but it's about Cotton Simpson, my opinion. I'm just going to say it's legit because I know enough about Karen. I know enough about who she's been talking to know that it's legit, but the context is Cotton Simpson. So Pruitt's, wait, hold on. Ernie called Pruitt. He didn't answer. He left a message. Okay. I don't think Pruitt's going to talk to Ernie, but You guys, this is crazy shit that's been happening the last few days. This is just insane what's going on. And again, the only here's where it's got me going. I now find myself aligning more with the people who were originally attacking us, calling us grifters. I hated Tragedy Pimp Exposed. I hated her with a passion because we barely came out of the gate and she was calling us grifters. We couldn't even try to do anything good and she was attacking us. And it was probably because we were immediately aligning with Ziggy. I didn't know any better. I was an idiot. I didn't know anything about any of the creators. Spending time watching what's happening right now, I am leaning way on the side of the anti-grifters. Like, I'm aligning with them at this point. I like Six Up. When I watch her videos and she gets angry and she's blowing up on these people, I'm like, yeah, it's true. They're putting Summer Wells in the title. They're not even talking about Summer, and it happens so often, and I'm seeing it, and I'm unfortunately I don't know what to do with um, the Donna situation because obviously they believe Donna is a grifter of the X magnitude, and we worked with her, and I want to believe her, and I want to believe she's legit, but seeing the stuff she's doing with Ziggy, you guys, how am I supposed to see her as legit anymore when she's aligning with someone who does this stuff, this drama? She's aligning with the drama. How am I supposed to keep believing someone like that is legit when all this madness is happening? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I don't want to alienate all of you who love Donna and think she's great and legit, but I'm just not getting good feels. You know what I mean? I'm not getting good feels. It's not feeling right. It's not feeling right. Yeah, I know. Me too. Me too. I am gonna. Oh man, I want to see what Six Up is. Hold on a second. Give me a second, you guys. Be patient with me. I'm gonna try to get the blocks cleared. I never thought I'd be agreeing with Six Up. Six Up. I'm gonna tell you, man, the last few lives, she's nailed it. She's 100% right. She's just, it's true. Everything she's saying. I'm gonna cover. This is Sweetie Pie Low Live. Agreed. Agreed. We don't all have to agree. We usually have to correct the correct first sentence. It might make mistakes. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know that everyone agrees. I don't know, you guys. We've had so many people sending us Donna clues. Like Donna said, the mill. Amos Mill is a recent one that came out in the one of the recent videos we're talking about. You guys realize we went to Amos Mills like months ago. There's no place to hide anything at Amos Mills in Rogersville. Or is that Rogersville? It's like west of Rogersville. And it's like out in the open. There's no, it's thank you. It's a beautiful restaurant. I agree. It is. Amos Mills is a great restaurant. And anybody who wants to go to Amos Mills, tell them Ryan Finds Truth said hi. It's a great place. It's beautiful there. You guys, I'm fed up. I have spent so much time searching random places based on psychic tips that like I'm fed up. Here's something that caught my eye recently though. Ziggy, it took me a really long time to thank you for joining us, Gobble Geeks, by the way. What took me a really long time to catch on how Ziggy manipulates. She will lie straight to you to cover a grifter scam. Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. I'll tell you, Carrie, the I'm gonna repeat this. Hearing her say there are recently discovered readings after the TBI search came out. That is the moment, I'll be honest with you 100%. That is the moment I was watching that video where she's like, I was interviewing Dawn and discovered these hours of visions that I didn't know existed. How would you not know it existed, for one thing? How would you not, like, why would you not find that important months ago to share with people? Hey, Nana, like, don't you think if someone's searching for Summer that those visions would be important? Why now, after law enforcement's come out with something new, all of a sudden there's like new visions that you're gonna share with people? Why now? That would have been helpful months ago when we were actually looking for places. Like, seriously, what? Here's the red flag, you guys, when you deal with anyone who claims they have paranormal abilities. And I'm not saying people don't. I'm not saying people don't have paranormal abilities. I think some people do. I think there are people out there, very rare people, who have abilities. But for you to, the timing is all wrong. Don't do that. That is a red flag. That's a red flag. That's my skeptic radar is going crazy right now because I don't like that shit. I don't like the timing. Don't do that after law enforcement comes out with something and all of a sudden there's like major interest in Summer's case and all of a sudden there's new visions. Don't do that shit. Because that tells me that that's a red flag for scamming, and I don't like that shit. And I don't want to be connected to that stuff. Oh, good. I can see 6 Up. Is that the real 6 Up? Maybe I'm a grifter. Maybe I'm a grifter. Maybe. Yeah. Sure. I don't honestly give a shit anymore what you think. We're doing what we feel is right for Summer. We're doing what we feel is right. We're going to search in the cases that we think we can help. You guys, we are not, you think that's Ziggy? We are not SAR. Okay. I've got my initial prerequisites for SARTAC. I've got my drone certificate for commercial drone searching. Because I like wine. We're not, I'm never going to claim that I'm right now professional searcher. Always said we are hikers, and many cases get solved by hikers stumbling across a missing person, remains somewhere. Thank you, Paper Songs. It's okay. We get that shit all the time. I'm so used to it. And we're working our way toward doing better, right? For these cases, getting the skills we can to find missing people the best we can. But even if it was just hiking and looking, I'm going to continue doing it. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if people say that they think I'm a grifter. I really don't give a shit. Like, I'm always going to be going out there in the woods, any place that I think is a high possibility, and looking, because hikers and hunters come across missing people all the time. It's what I'm going to do. I'm sorry. And I don't care who says anything about us. I don't care. But I do care. I do care. I don't care if people call us grifters. I do care about real grifters causing problems in the case. And it causes me a lot of heartache because we were associated with that from the beginning. We were associated with that from the beginning because who we aligned with, I didn't know the type of people we were aligning with. And at this point when it's blowing up, it's becoming a problem because nobody knows anything about what's going on. Nobody knows. All people know is that Paul Hill and his family had their property searched, and anyone releasing anything saying there's new evidence or whatever, it's not new evidence. And now you've got all this shit, you guys. Like, this is driving me crazy. I'm watching this and I'm trying to be quiet and I'm not trying not to say anything. Thank you. Thank you. This, I'm going to show you some. This drove me crazy. I could not believe when I watched this. By the way, if you guys haven't seen Six Up's channel, you haven't subscribed to her. I can't believe I'm saying this, but hold on a second. I am aligned with people who don't like grifters. I will admit it. Even though they said bad stuff about us, even though they've come after us in the past, calling us grifters, it would be disingenuous of me if I truly wasn't a grifter, right? If I wasn't in this for the right reasons and told you that they're full of shit. Like, they are not. They hate. It dawned on me the other night when I was watching Six Ups live, and she was angry. She's angry a lot. She's angry a lot. And I realized I was sitting there watching her, and I'm like, you know what? I get it. I get it at this point. Because when I was talking to locals, they're angry too. They're angry at Fred for lying about every goddamn thing he's ever lied about. He's ever said, anything he's ever said about. Do you guys remember Crazy Bill? Bill Shipley? Crazy Bill. You remember that shit that was like going around? Ziggy's like, Crazy Bill, Crazy Bill. I was terrified of Crazy Bill. Bill Shipley. I was terrified. I didn't want to go up Light Hollow Road. I was terrified of the dude. Until I went up Light Hollow Road and I talked to the locals and I discovered that every single thing that Fred has said about that guy is false. Everything he said about anyone in the holler is false. Anything he said about anyone on Ben Hill is false. Every local person I talk to about Fred tells me he's full of shit, he's a liar. They would like to punch him in the face. They're like, I hope he never comes back to Tennessee because I'd like to shoot him. I've literally heard those words. And I have to sit here watching people like Sweetie Pilo and Donna Serafina taking Fred seriously. And I don't understand how to even process that shit right now. Like, Donna, who's someone I took seriously, is believing someone who all the locals who knew Fred is saying he's full of shit. He's a liar. He every single thing he's ever said is a lie. So do I keep on believing Donna now? Like, if Donna's believing him, for what purpose? I don't know what to do. Like, I want to think she's a good person. I want to continue. I would love to continue working with her, but I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't know what to believe. Everyone says he's a liar. Everyone here says he's a liar. Then this happened.
I feel like we are.
Looks like that. Let me send that to Lauren to put.
And just think, I got a bunch of these. Okay, Rogersville,
crazy.
no. Come here.
Amazing.
Let me send that to text. It will be on your text, Lauren.
I got chills.
Okay.
And I said, I think we're starting to get somewhere.
I think
We're
we're
gonna
cooking.
get somewhere. Every time I've said I think Fred is the key, I'll get like
almost
spirit. in it.
Absolutely.
Anxiety with it.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Fred?
I said it almost like had anxiety with it.
Oh yeah, it'll cause anxiety. It will.
It
Like,
almost
there's-
made me tear up. Like, I don't know why.
That's
Oh,
your.
when you looked at that mail, it made you feel emotional?
Yeah.
Okay, that
Hold on. I understand, Aubrey. I get it. I know. This is why I've struggled with speaking out, because I'm seeing the negative. I'm seeing, you don't understand, Aubrey, please, like, if you watched our channel, if you respect us at all, understand that we don't want any negativity. We don't want to spread negativity. But I'm driving up Light Hollow Road with my Jeep, and I'm pulling up to a property, and I'm talking to a local who's almost crying because of how much pain Fred Hill has caused to locals with the lies. How many lives he's destroyed by the shit that he said about them. And how am I supposed to stay quiet and not speak out about the truth? Am I not supposed to speak out? Like, is that drama to tell the truth about what Fred is doing to the local community? I've struggled with this for the last few weeks. I haven't known what to do. I don't want to take part in drama, but I do know the damage he's causing to locals with all the shit that he's telling month after month after month. And now it's getting even worse, because now he's got a platform with Sweetie Pilo and Donna Serafina. And I'm sitting back and trying to be quiet, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. And I don't want to get involved with the drama. I don't. But truth is truth. Truth is truth. And you have to tell the truth. And if half of the subscribers disappear because I'm telling the truth, then that's okay. I understand. I'm just telling you guys, this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm hearing from locals. And I'm sorry if it's hard to hear, but he's lying. He's lying about everybody. He's lying about everybody. He's lying about everything. There's not a single thing that we've asked about locally with people we've talked to. There's not a single thing that is true. Not a single thing. Maybe his name and his uncle. He admitted that his uncle was Paul Hill. So there's a truth. Maybe 5% of what he's saying is true. Like, he admitted Paul Hill's his uncle. So that's good. I'm sorry. And I don't mean to be negative. I'm not trying to get into the drama, but I have to tell the truth. And I've struggled with, Jen and I have tried to be quiet about all of this, but it's like, do you not admit the truth to stay out of the drama? We have to tell the truth. We have to tell what we're hearing from locals. This is weird. This was weird. This video I'm going to share real quick. Why won't he call Don back in front of Ziggy on live? I don't know. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why he doesn't want to talk to Don. I don't know. That was weird. Thank you, Carolina. I'm not saying anything bad about Donna. I'm not saying anything bad about Sweetie Pilo. I'm not attacking any of them. I don't understand why they're taking them seriously, but I don't think they're bad people. I just think maybe they're not aware. Maybe they're not as fully aware. They don't talk to locals, like Nana and Six Up and myself and others actually talk to locals and hear this painful stuff they're telling us, and it's hard to deal with. It's hard to hear that from people and then see the stuff that goes on YouTube. Let me tell you something real quick, you guys. There's something that happened at that concert where I recorded Glenn's band, Slip Cadillac. Awesome band, by the way. I had just had a fantastic conversation with locals up in the Ben Hill area. Like, they appreciated Jen and I going up there. They appreciated Jen and I talking to them, and then contrasting that with the evening. I went to a local band, and I met a person who lives in the Hollow, who lives up in the Ben Hill area. And I made the mistake of saying, "Hey, I was up in your neck of the woods. I was up in that area." And I received more he blew up. He was angry. Holler. Thank you, Robin. I always say hollow. Robin corrects me every single time I say hollow. Holler. He blew up on me. He was like, the vibe is wrong. You're a YouTuber. Don't come up in our neck of the woods. So you're gonna come across someone who is gonna not like take lightly to it, and you're gonna like he was angry, and the anger that he felt hurt me because I'm trying to help locals. And it took me like a couple of days to process it because this is his land. This is the land of people who live up there, and they have YouTubers and gawkers and people taking pictures and videos constantly up in the holler all the damn time. And I didn't even have a chance to tell him that I had permission to go up in there, that I was working with someone. He didn't give a shit. Like, he's like, don't come up near my land or somebody's going to shoot you. And feeling that anger at first was hard, but then when I took time to process it, you know what? I understood it. JLR went up there and took Brandon out up in that area. And from what I hear, Brandon Demon knew he was going to post it. And that's the kind of shit that YouTubers do. And that's the kind of shit that people in Ben Hill area and Tennessee, where any of these places where stuff like this happens, they have to deal with YouTubers. And when you're a YouTuber, you get sucked into you become part of the same club of people who treat people like shit. And it sucks. Like I started hating being a YouTuber. Like, I don't know if I want to continue being a YouTuber. Yeah, sure. Yep. I have nothing else to discuss in the case. Yep. That's what it is. Yep. Again, I'm not attacking Donna. I'm just curious what the story is. I'm really confused what her story is and why she's connecting with someone who has caused so much drama in the Summer Wells case. I would love to understand that. There's a lot new to discuss. This latest search is really interesting, and the Hill family connection, the land. I think Killer Looks has put out some really interesting thoughts. I don't agree with everything, but he's put out some interesting stuff. Fred's reaction in this little video I'm going to show real quick. Yes, shy girl. I don't. When I heard her say that whole thing, like her little jab at us in one of the first videos, a little bit, but I'm like, well, she's angry and she's she was attacking everybody. But I think where I felt most betrayed was when the New Visions came out right after the law enforcement thing. Yeah. That to me was like, no, don't do that. Don't do that shit. It's just red flag. And the skeptic side of me told me like red flags big time. And I didn't like that. It wasn't even the fact that she attacked us, to be honest with you. It was the bringing out new visions, bringing out new information. It's like a passed away rock star family discovering new records to make more money, kind of thing, like magically coming up with new stuff. I don't know, as long as they don't judge me based on my accent, because I don't have an accent. All right, share this real quick. This to me was fascinating. Fred is an enigma to me. I don't know what to think about Fred. Like, I talked to him for a little while on Cotton Simpson stuff, and he tried to hook me up with Marvin and all that stuff that happened. And I've never understood his mentality. But to me, this moment in this video struck me as one of the most powerful things that I've seen. Like, I don't know if I've seen much emotion coming from Fred. Emotion came from Fred, and there's a lot you can get out of this. And not on the surface level, but not on the vision they're talking about. If you set that aside and you only pay attention, watch Fred's face. There's something going on in there. Watch his eyes. This really interested me. This was really fascinating. I love Michelle. I love Michelle Walks. I agree. And her take on the email where she said, not proven legit, not proven fake news. Like, Michelle's awesome. She understands zero bias and evidence. Pruitt says he didn't send it, then fine, it's fake. Till then, it's not fake. That's what Michelle said. And I agree with her. Marvin even said Fred is a liar. Yep.
That stuff. Oh, I got chills. That stuff is stuff to
No,
take note of.
Yeah, he's upset. So
Wow.
That's okay. That's okay. Oh my God, I got chills up.
Hold on. I missed it. Shoot. Hold on a second. Watch that carefully.
I'm gonna get somewhere. Every time I've said I think Fred is the key, I'll get like
almost
spirited.
Absolutely.
Anxiety with it.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Fred?
I said it almost like had anxiety with it.
Oh yeah, it'll cause anxiety. It will.
It
Like,
almost
there's-
made me hear.
What seemed to get him at that moment was when she said Fred is key. She said Fred is key. And you see his reaction? It was interesting.
Her up like I don't know why.
That's
Oh,
your
when you looked at that mail, it made you feel emotional.
Yeah.
Okay, that stuff. Oh, I got chills. That stuff is stuff to
No,
take note of.
yeah, he's upset. So
wow.
That's okay. That's okay. Oh my God, I got chills.
I have never seen, have you guys ever seen Fred get emotional? Have you guys ever seen Fred get emotional? This was the first time I have seen him have to walk away. That to me was really interesting. Really, really interesting.
Up to my here.
Okay.
I got chills.
It was the mill. Yeah, you're right. Yep. It was related to the mill, wasn't it?
Roger's
That's their logo.
Yes.
We might begin somewhere.
I feel like we are.
Looks like that. Let me send that to Lauren to put.
And
up.
just think, I got a bunch of these. Okay, Roger Schmill
Amazing.
Mill. Coming.
Amazing.
What am I gossiping about? What am I gossiping about? Am I gossiping about anything? I'm just covering the videos that they're putting out publicly for public consumption. What's that, gossiping? I'm trying to tell the truth. Like, I'm trying to tell our processing of what is going on. All right, whatever.
Let me send that to text. It will be on your text, Lauren.
I got chills.
Okay.
And I said I think we're starting to get somewhere.
I
We're
think we're
gonna
cooking.
get somewhere. Every time I've said I think Fred is the key, I'll get like
almost
spirited.
Absolutely.
Anxiety with it.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Fred?
I said it almost like had anxiety with it.
Oh yeah, it'll cause anxiety. It will.
It
Like,
almost
there's-
made me tear up like I don't know why.
That's
Oh,
your
when you looked at that mail, it made you feel emotional.
Yeah.
Okay, that stuff. Oh, I got chills. That stuff is stuff to
No,
take note of.
Yeah, he's upset. So
wow.
That's okay. That's okay.
intuition. That's
Oh my
amazing.
God, I got chills up to my here.
Okay.
I got chills, my whole body, both my legs are chills. Rogersville, but I don't know if it's because I said I think he's the key. If he listens to my readings, he's going to help me to identify all this.
Wow, that was
yeah,
something.
he was actually starting to cry. So I don't know what's up.
Wow.
You guys were talking about the Rogersville.
Well, it
mill.
makes it kind of real. I mean, when that's the thing is like
Is that what it is?
people do need to know this information. They need to know what really happened and quit making a game out of it. I think that's just why I flipped that time. Okay, so Rogersville Milling
Did you see what
Company.
I sent you, Lauren?
Do you think that's what it is? Is Donna like trying to? Is Donna and Seraphine and Sweetie Pilo like? Are they interrogating? Like, is this like a thing? Is this just they're trying to play into getting on the good side and getting inside, like inside information, getting stuff out of Fred? Is that what it's all about? I mean, I guess I could understand that.
Yeah.
Are you
yeah,
able to put it up on your
it up.
stream, or is it hard for you to do that?
I could do it. Yeah, hang on. Let
So
me
people can see. If you type in,
see. Oh yeah, tell me what to
You can
type
just-
in, and I can
you
do
could
it.
just Google it, I guess, and it might be easier for.
And I just put in Rogersville Milling Company logo.
Roger.
No, just put Rogersville Milling Company and the logo will come up on
I
the
put
images.
Rogersville Milling Company currently because I was trying to get a current picture, and then I just went to the images, and if you scroll down, there's that logo like about 10 pictures down.
Oh yes, I see it. Let me show you guys. Add to stage. There it is.
Let's see. Let me look at the Del Monte again next to it. Keep it up there for 1 second. I just want to look at what the Del Monte.
Okay. She's talking about.
Yeah, that does look so similar. Like, hold on.
Yeah, that's pretty whack, huh? Very
It does
similar.
look very similar. Even the gold around it and stuff.
It is similar.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Very similar, in my opinion.
And
but-
Donna, you were sensing almost a tattoo also. Was that right?
No. So what I said was, okay, what they were showing me was Del Monte and the logo. And so when they show me something like that, I don't know if it's the word or the shape.
Right, it looks like
So
an ace of spades.
and so then I'm saying, oh, this looks kind of like an ace of spades. So it could be a tattoo of an ace of spades, could be a logo for something else, or it could be a name Monty, like a S.O. name Monty. I don't know what it is. I just know it's a.
I'm sorry, you guys. Nothing. The mill that they're talking about is Amos Mill. Amos Mill. We've been there. I told you there's nothing there. It's a tourist area with a beautiful park. There's picnic areas. There's no place to hide anything. I don't know. Maybe you guys are right. Maybe some of you who are saying Donna and Sweetie Pilo are like playing a game. Maybe. Or are they in cahoots? I don't know. So could be. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Is Fred did they put the Amos Mill eatery at this old mill?
Did it what?
It's a
Because
restaurant.
when I put Rogersville Milling Company on the
I agree.
maps, I get Amos Mill Eatery.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys. Okay. I'm going to show you the Amos Mills. All right. We've been there. It's unbelievable. I'm just going to show you how beautiful this place is. I'm going to show you how beautiful. Amos Mill has nothing to do with Summer Wells. I'm sorry. Sorry. I got a video of it. Hold on. See if I can find it. Oh man. Videos. Shit. I'm trying. I'm trying not to get caught up in it, you guys. But when a new search comes out, when the TBI announcement comes out that they're searching a new area, then all this shit is happening on the side. It's just hard not to it's hard not to let it affect you because none of these places are related, you guys. None of these places are related. I'm sorry. We've been there. We tried. We tried so hard. I can't even. Hold on a second. Just give me a second. I'm gonna. I love it that you guys have different opinions, though. It's good. It means that our community is well balanced. We're not all on one side, right? I don't understand why I didn't put Amos in the title. Where is that? Domtar, Donna. Children's Purses, Jonesboro Gazebo, Donna. We tried, man. We tried. We followed Donna's clues. We tried. Oh, Amos Island, is that it? 125 Ben Hill. I'm not showing that one. People made fun of Andy's property so much. Drug Cave, police. Noggin Adams search. Yeah, I agree. Let me see. Duck Island, Big Creek Shoals, clues. Maybe it's Big Creek Shoals. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I can't find it. We've been there. I recorded it. I guess I didn't put Amos Mills on the title, unfortunately. Andy. Yeah, maybe. What relationship? Like, I'm curious. People seem to have this really weird view of relationship with Andy. My only relationship with Andy was asking the owner of the business he worked at if he was there all day. He said yes. I asked if the TBI had the surveillance tapes. He said yes. And then Andy released the Pruitt recording saying that he's not relevant to the case. So I was willing to talk with Andy. I was willing to go places with Andy to see the local places that he knew. Do I work with Andy? Do I line with Andy? Do I collaborate with Andy? No. So I don't get this whole relationship with Andy shit, but I get why people feel like they have to take sides, and they think it's like Fred or Andy when it's just like the evidence on either side. If there was like if Pruitt came out tomorrow and said, you know what, Fred's cleared on the Summer Wells case, cool. I'd announce it. I'd say, you know what, I made the mistake of taking that video that was on 6 Ups and immediately saying that Fred's cleared because I was trying to be unbiased. I was trying to be fair. I was trying to be like good for like, hey, all right, Fred's cleared. Let's announce it. Fred's cleared. And I announced it. I was one of the first people on YouTube to announce Fred's cleared. And I fucked up. Like I was wrong. Because it was about Cotton's case. The context was wrong. I had to back up and correct myself. I tried to do the right thing. I tried to be fair. So if you think I'm biased because of my relationship with Andy, then you just don't know me. Like you don't know us. That's all. And I understand because people like to take sides. Oh, we'll share more of Moon's training videos. I understand. I don't know why people have to feel like they have to take sides. It's not about Fred or Andy. It's about the truth. It's about the truth. It's like whatever comes out that's true, that's what you provide. And I don't understand people feeling like they have to take sides. Maybe Fred is completely innocent and that might come out in the end, and we'll announce it. We'll try to be one of the first to announce that Fred is innocent and has nothing to do with Summer Wells. Nothing's come out that proves that yet, so we can't announce it. I don't believe Andy had anything to do with Summer unless Jody Sue is blackmailing him, but honestly, nobody knows what happened. Who can be trusted? Yeah. I don't know, man. I used to think Six Up was hate-filled. I used to think that. I mean, she came after us too, and I was pissed off. Same with Tragedy Pimps Exposed, whatever her channel is. But what I'm focusing on is what I'm seeing. And that is them talking about things that aren't true. I don't understand the connection. The connection between Donna and Sweetie Pilo and Ziggy. I just don't. I thought Sweetie Pilo was like fact based, and so I'm confused. Yeah. Okay, let's check the poll. I need to see what everyone thinks here. I think this might be final results. Let's see what the poll says. What is your opinion of Dustin? She is totally legit, 27%. She is a fraud. Stop with her, please, 41%. I'm not sure. You know what? I appreciate the fact that 32% are not sure. I love that. Like, I'll be honest with you guys. To me, the sign of an unbiased person who does not take sides is someone who will vote I'm not sure. And I love that about you guys. I love that about this community. Don't take sides. Like if you're not sure, if you don't have the evidence, don't decide. I don't know about Donna. I'm confused about Donna. I thought that she was a nice person. I thought that she was on the right track. I thought that she was evidence-based. But this recent stuff has really confused both Jen and I. Again, Jen didn't want to be here because of the drama and the emotions. And I'm just confused. I just wanted to share with you all that I'm struggling, and I would love your insight. If you want to comment on this live, let me know what you think about Donna. If we should continue focusing on the locations. Like I said, we've covered about 70% of the locations. If you think we should continue, comment. Like, let us know. I respect what you guys think. I respect what our viewers think. Nope. Because it's not just us. This is a community of people who are unbiased, and we're trying to do the right thing. We're trying not to follow the drama, not to be driven by all of this craziness. And what you guys think is really important to me. It really is. So I just want to get your insight. It's really why I wanted to go live tonight. I wanted to show you, to explain to you guys what I'm struggling with here, with seeing all this drama, all the drama that is happening. Yes, it's all for summer. And with given the drama, it's making me struggle because we've tried to stay out of the drama, and we're seeing Donna lean into the drama, and I'm struggling with that because previous to that, it was all emails, some phone calls, Zoom meetings, and I just don't know. I don't understand what's happening. I don't understand what's happening. It's really confusing. I made the mistake of doing what Jason Jensen's doing. Um, I made the mistake of aligning with people that I didn't know had a whole history of creating drama in the Summer Wells case, and I got screwed over bad. And I got attacked bad by people who don't like grifters because they assumed we were grifters. And we tried really hard not to be, and to work with locals and to be honest and sincere and do the right thing. But when people assume things about you, even when you're trying to do the right thing, it's really hard. So, and it's going to happen. But I just want your insight. I want you guys to let me know what you think. If you're watching this video after the fact, let us know your opinion. It's important to us. It's really important to us what you all think. This is our tribe. This is our community. And there's a lot of drama going on right now. And I'm afraid that it's split. I don't know how many of you are leaning on one side or the other, but I want to know, and it will help educate us on the direction we should go. Yeah, makes an ass out of you and me. Thank you, Krista. A grifter is a person who tries to make money off of missing persons cases, or just, it's like an ambulance chaser, basically, making money off of bad stuff. I'm glad we sucked you into the case. Anybody we can suck into the Summer Wells case is awesome because she needs more visibility. I mean, she's global, but you know what? The more people who come across her case, you can ask people locally who know, like, do you know who Summer Wells is? There's even people around here who don't recognize the name, believe it or not. I know it's hard to believe being in this community, but there are people who have not heard of Summer Wells. And so keeping the name out there is good. It's a fine line between keeping her name out there and trying to make money off of her case. And we're trying to balance being careful about what we do. And I'm going to listen to the anti-grifter channels. We need to listen to them. We do, you guys. Even if we're trying to do the right thing and we're trying to cover these cases in the right way, these channels that hate grifters, they hate them for a reason. They hate them for a reason, and it's because there are grifters who are trying to make money off of really bad things, really negative things that have happened. Children who have disappeared, children who have been abused, children who have been unalived. It's a fine line, man. It's like you want to bring awareness, but you don't want to be one of those people that are taking advantage for the purpose of money. And we're going to try our best to balance that and be honest and fair. Probably going to look at like how we do things financially too, because they've had me thinking a lot about even asking for like people to buy products and all that kind of shit. I don't know if we're going to do that anymore. I think that bringing awareness to these cases. One thing that was said in one of those channels that I think is really important, and it hit me hard, it's like, don't search if you can't afford it. Like, if you can't afford it without donations, then don't search. And I'm like, you know what? That's true. Like, I shouldn't be asking anyone for donations to search. If I can't afford it, then don't damn do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to do it on my own dime. There are people who want to support us. I'm not going to ask for it, but I shouldn't ask for it. It's not the right thing to do. If I can't afford it, then I shouldn't be doing it. And so they're right. They're absolutely right. And so we're going to try to be better about that. And again, so I think I'm going to call it a night, you guys. And again, if you're watching this after the fact, please let me know. I am being completely sincere. I don't know what to think about all this drama. I don't know what to think about all of this. The Donna Serafina stuff, she's confused us. Jen and I were confused. We don't know what to think. We thought she was sincere, but then there's a whole bunch of thank you, Lynn. Then there's all this drama, and I don't know what to think. So I really am asking sincerely for your input. I need to know what you guys think, because I know our audience is split. I know there's a lot of Donna supporters. There's a lot of anti-Donna people. I want to know what you guys think, and I'm going to take it seriously. I'm going to listen to you all. I hope this live was okay asking these questions. I'm not taking any side yet. No, I am never doing tarot. Nope, don't believe tarot. I'm sorry. Or Ouija boards or anything like that. Intuition, stuff like that, yes. No, not tarot. Anyway, we love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Jen will be in next time when the emotional, all the drama dies down a little bit. Jen doesn't like this stuff. And you guys, if you've been with us long enough, you know that Jen doesn't like drama or high emotions. So she's watching The Shining right now, I think. Thank you. Yeah, I agree, Carrie. The middle is the right place to be. I agree. And you do an amazing job at that. I love your videos. I just watched your video today. Thank you for everything you do. I would say Carrie Moody. I'm trying to struggle with other channels. Killer Looks, even Dolly Vision. I mean, there's so many channels that are kind of in the middle. Try to stay out of the drama. Thank you. Follow the good ones. Try to not follow the bad ones, you guys. If you're getting a bad taste in your mouth of someone who's if you're on a channel and the 90% of what they do is just attacking other creators, it's probably not a good sign. Like, you're probably not in a place that's going to give you good information. It's not going to give you good information. If you take a look at Carrie's videos, she covers the case. People who focus on the cases, who focus on the facts, the information. Sometimes you're going to talk about other channels. It comes up. We have to, especially when there's potential suspects, but that's what happens. So anyway, you guys, tomorrow, have a fantastic Thanksgiving. I hope you're all having apple pies and chocolate pies and plenty of turkey. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Love you all. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, with me tonight. And again, please give your thoughts in the comments. And thank you to all the creators that came in tonight. Appreciate you guys coming in and supporting as well. And yeah, have a great night, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Love you all. Appreciate you all. We'll see you next time.